Hello student, today I will tell you exercise 5.1 question number 24. Determine if f is defined by fx equal to x square sine 1 upon x when x not equal to 0. 0 when x equal to 0 is continuous function. You have to determine it. For left hand limit h tend to 0, f0 minus h equal to limit h tend to 0. Since you are finding the value of the left hand limit for slightly less than 0, so the function this is defined for x not equal to 0, you will use it for x greater than 0 and x slightly less than 0. Okay, limit h tend to 0 minus h square sine 1 upon 0 minus h. Limit h tend to 0 minus h square equal to h square sine minus 1 upon h. Since h equal to 0, 0 square into sine minus 1 upon 0 equal to 0. Right hand limit h tend to 0, f0 plus h equal to limit h tend to 0, 0 plus h whole square sine 1 upon 0 plus h. You will put h equal to 0, 0 into something, you will get 0. f0 equal to 0, therefore left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to value of the function. Given function is continuous at x equal to 0. Now come to the question number 26. Okay, this is very important question. fx equal to k cos x upon pi minus 2x when x not equal to pi by 2. You can use this part for slightly greater than pi by 2 and less than pi by 2. fx equal to 3 when x equal to pi by 2. At x equal to pi by 2. Okay. Since left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to value of the function, it is given to you. Implies right hand limit equal to value of the function at x equal to pi by 2, f pi by 2. Limit h tend to 0, f pi by 2 plus h equal to f pi by 2. Whether you can use left hand limit or right hand limit to find out the value of k. Limit h tend to 0, k cos pi by 2 plus h upon pi minus twice of pi by 2 plus h equal to 3. K cos 90 plus theta equal to minus sin theta. Pi minus, you will multiply this bracket value by 2. 2 into pi by 2 minus pi minus 2h. Pi cancel. K times of limit h tend to 0 minus sin h upon minus 2h equal to 3. Minus cancel. K by 2 will be out. Limit h tend to 0 sin h upon h equal to 3 and limit h tend to 0 sin h upon h equal to 1. K by 2 equal to 3 and k equal to 6. Now come to the question number 30. Question number 30. Find the value of a and b such that the function defined by fx equal to 5 when value of the x less than equal to 2 and fx equal to ax plus b when the value of x greater than 2 and less than 10. fx equal to 21 when the value of the x greater than equal to 10 is continuous function. You have given this function is continuous and you have to find out the value of a and b. Since the given function is continuous at x equal to 2, therefore left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to value of the function. Limit h tend to 0, f2 minus h slightly less than 2 equal to right hand limit h tend to 0, f2 plus h equal to f2. f2 minus h slightly less than 2, you will use 5. The value of this one is 5. h tend to 0, 5 equal to limit h tend to 0, a times of 2 plus h plus b equal to 5. Slightly greater than 2. 5. You will put h equal to 0, 2a plus b equal to 5. This is your first equation. At x equal to 10. Left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to value of the function. Limit h tend to 0, f 10 minus h equal to limit h tend to 0 f10 plus h equal to f10. H tend to 0 a times of 10 minus h plus b, right? I am using left hand limit, right? 10 minus h, you will put here 10 minus h, this one, since this part is useful for x equal to 10 minus h. You will put here x equal to 10 minus h, a into 10 minus h plus b equal to 21. Okay, you will put h equal to 0, 10a plus b equal to 21, and now you will subtract equation number first from second. 10a plus b equal to 21 and 2a plus b equal to 5, minus plus minus cancel. 10a minus 2a equal to 8a, 8a equal to 21 minus 5 16, a equal to 16 by 8 equal to 2. Putting the value of a in equation number in any equation first and second, let us suppose we are putting in equation number first. 2 into 2 plus b equal to 5, 4 plus b equal to 5 and b equal to 5 minus 4 equal to 1. Hence a equal to 2 and b equal to 1. Now come to the next question. Question number 31. Okay, in question number 31, you have to check the continuity of the function fx equal to cos x square. So dear student, I will tell you this question by the help of the composition of the two functions. Since fx is the composition of hx equal to cos x and gx equal to x square. So therefore fx equal to h of gx equal to h of gx equal to, since gx equal to x square, so you can write cos x square. Fx equal to h of gx equal to cos x square. Since hx equal to cos x is an trigonometric function, so from its graph we have observed that it is continuous. You can see the graph of this hx equal to cos x. Without lifting your pen, you can just draw its graph. So it is continuous function. Gx equal to x square is an polynomial function, so it is also continuous. We can also draw the graph of this function without lifting our pen. As we know that composition of the two continuous function is also continuous, therefore fx equal to cos x square is continuous. Now question number 32 like h is equal to hx equal to cos x, gx equal to mod x, therefore fx equal to g of hx equal to g into g cos x equal to mod cos x. Since cos x is a continuous function, gx equal to mod x is a modulus function which is also continuous. Hence composition of these two functions is also a continuous function. Okay. Now you can see like as rest of the part, and which is the last question. Question number 34 is very important. Fx equal to mod x minus mod of x plus 1. You have to define its point of discontinuity. We have to define this function for x equal to 0 and minus 1. Why? At first I will put x equal to 0. You will get x equal to 0. I will define it for x equal to minus 1. Why? If I will put x plus 1 equal to 0, I will get x equal to minus 1. So now the value of x greater than equal to minus 1 and less than 0. So if the value of the x greater than equal to minus 1, let us suppose x equal to minus 1 by 2. If you will put here x equal to minus 1 by 2, you will get the negative value. For making it positive, you will apply the minus sign, minus x. Like as if you will put x equal to minus 1 by 2, it will be a positive. So no need to change the sign. So without mod, you can write, you will as it copy this. If value of the x greater than equal to 0, let us suppose you will put 1. You will put here also 1. You are getting the positive value. So without mod, you will as it copy this one. Without mod means x minus x plus 1. If the value of x less than minus 1, let us suppose less than minus 1 means minus 2. If you will put minus 2, minus 2, you will get negative value. Therefore, after simplifying, you will get the result like as minus 2x minus 1 when value of x greater than equal to minus 1 less than 0. Minus 1 when value of the x greater than equal to 0, and 1 when value of the x less than minus 1. At x equal to minus 1, you will get its left hand limit and right hand limit and value of the function. You are getting left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to value of the function. So it is continuous at x equal to minus 1. At x equal to 0, left hand limit h tends to 0, f0 minus h equal to, you will get minus 1. Right hand limit like as minus 1, value of the function minus 1. Since left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to value of the function, therefore it is continuous at x equal to 0. Hence given function is continuous. There is no point of discontinuity. Thank you very much.